makes it with 5. Number 1, Devin Booker.
Don't you know I'm loco?
It's a very... And here we can check out the story for Brandon Miller.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Mark Williams out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Green. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Gillespie in at the point. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
And the basket by Bridges.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We played just over a minute here in the first. Miller outside. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from the top of the key. The putback. Williams grabs the board. Booker against Bridges. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
They grab their own miss. That one falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Booker. Last game we saw him with 32 points, and that one's good. Green.
Right now they're humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. The 3 from Ball. Williams grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's O'Neal. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Miller can't get it to go. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Green. For 3, Booker. And that comes off the assist by Green. Booker's got 5 now. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
And so it's Phoenix with it. After the basket by Charlotte. Green, the pass to Williams. Blocked! Here's Bridges with the drive. And it's Bridges with the jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Gillespie passes to Booker. And again, it's Phoenix from deep. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bouye comes in for Gillespie. And a change for the Hornets. Kobe White, he's checked in for Miller. Phoenix on D. Ball outside. Pass to Knipple. Down low. Here's Diabate. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Green in the post. Count it. He has 7.
The defense does have Green well covered, but look, he fights through it and finds a way inside.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
And Allen gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Inside, Diabate, and he slams it in one-handed.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Green. He had 25 points in his last game. O'Neal on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bouye. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. For 3, Allen. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively, try to get some closer looks.
So it's Phoenix now, after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Outside O'Neal. Back to Green. Fires for 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the first. Right side White with 1 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
The Suns lead by 3. On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Miles Bridges. James is out there with Kobe White. Then it's McNeely to the inside. Pass to Bouye. And here's Green from the arc. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. And James has got the ball here for Charlotte. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
And that seems about right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
Hornets trail by 3. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Bouye. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
The Hornets shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Bridges outside. The 3, James. O'Neal pulls it in. The Suns lead by 5. Richard, the journey is unique for everybody. That's certainly the case with Royce O'Neal.
Yeah, after playing at 2 different universities and then going undrafted, he played 2 years overseas in Germany and Spain, and then he finally signed with an NBA team and has not looked back.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And please give a big round of applause for the Suns UPS team.
Look for Phoenix. Dunn, he's checked in for O'Neal. Coffey comes in for Green. And it's Booker in for Bouye. Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 5. Outside White. And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Ball, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And White, the bucket on the assist by Ball. White's got 5 now.
Zero hesitation on the arc. If White has a clear angle, he's taking the shot.
Allen on the wing. Fires the 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Booker. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Allen. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Ball, plenty of space. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
And RJ, you grew up in Phoenix. I imagine still a lot of connections in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to win a state title in high school in this building right here. Look, some of the people still work here. Then I played my college ball just a few hours away in Tucson. They're down at the arc. Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Outside White. And down it goes. 2 points. White's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Allen, the pass to Booker. Takes a 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Miller outside. Bridges outside. White for 3. He buries it from 3. White's got 10.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
For 3, Allen. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks radical.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Miller's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. There's Ball with a 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. And it's a tie ball game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. So for the Hornets, Williams comes in for Bridges, and Knippel subbed in for White. For 3, Allen drops in the 3. He's got 12.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Williams misses. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with it.
Here's Ball. After Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. Williams misses. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Allen outside. From behind the arc. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Allen. Allen's got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's Ball. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Pass to Williams. Again, the miss by the Hornets. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Phoenix out in front, up by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And we direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Charlotte Hornets.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to. Right now, they're putting up no resistance.
Let's take a moment now and swing on over to the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference.
Look here now at Charlotte. They've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. We're going to have to make some change.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
They've got Devin Booker. He's out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Iguodaro in at the 5. And that's the group for Jordan Ott as we begin the second half. Phoenix leading by 11. There's the triple. Booker splashes in the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the paint. Here's Diabate, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A true playmaker. When ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Here's Booker. The rebound by Bridges. Hornets trail by 12. Back to Miller. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. In transition, here come the Suns. To 3, Allen. The Hornets pull it in. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Here's Iguodaro. He's guarded by Bridges. Booker against Ball. And the Suns miss again.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
Chalk up 2 there. Allen's got 17.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Suns making a switch here. Williams is checked in. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. Number 1, Charlotte.
It's one thing to take a lot of threes. It's another to take good ones, and they do. And they have some great shooters.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. The offensive rebound. There's Ball with a 3. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
You have to stay in Ball's shirt out there or he will rise and fire.
Allen outside. Back to Booker. Launches a 3. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
He's just lighting them up in this game. But he's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Booker just keeps getting better at orchestrating the pick and roll, setting up his teammates out of those sets.
There's Ball with a 3. Offensive rebound. It's tipped. Booker looking around. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Knocks down the long J. Knippel's got 11 points.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And he gets that one. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Miller on the wing. Booker defending. Ball passes to Miller. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Booker against Ball. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 31.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Launches it, and it's Phoenix with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
For 3, Allen. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Booker against Ball. 11 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. No good with the triple. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Hornets, we've got Kobe White. He's out there with Ball. And it's Miller in at the 3, the small forward.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Here's Miller. And a miss there on the triple.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Booker's shot is good.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
The three from Ball. O'Neal pulls it in.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Miller on the wing to stop the run. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
And it's Green missing. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And here's Green from the arc. Hornets with the rebound. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Miller. Lots of room. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 8 assists in the game. Here's Green. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
Miller outside. White on the wing. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ball. Three-pointer, no good.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
And here's Booker. Rebounded by McNeely. Now here's White. Takes the three. And he recovers it. The three is up. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Booker with it. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
White for three, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Look who has the answer. Kobe White refusing to let the opposition own the long-range game.
And here's Green from the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Knipple from downtown. And the Hornets, another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
O'Neal misses. The Hornets have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 10 points for Brandon Miller.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
To the middle. Here's Iguodala, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
The defense expects Booker to find his own shot, but he gives it away off that pick and roll.
It's Bridges on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
They get it again for three. Bridges. Pass to Knipple from outside the arc. O'Neal pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Green from the arc. He drops it from range.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Outside White. So it's the Suns winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Devin Booker.